We bring praises to your name. We bring praises to your name. We bring praises to your name. To your name. We bring honor to your name. We bring honor to your name. We bring honor to your name. To your name. We bring honor. We bring love to your name. We bring love to your name. We bring love to your name. We bring love. Good evening, and sisters worldwide. Welcome to Grow Yahweh's Light, also known as Grow God's Light. I am Prophet One Kind. Today I all me. Let's pray. Yahweh good. He is great. Yahweh is never, ever late. Amen and amen. Would like to give shout outs to all supporters. I would like to give shout outs to all my praying partners. I would like to give a shout out to all the protectors working behind the scenes, putting extra armor on me. I want you to know I can see all of you. I want you to know I appreciate you. I see he's praying for me. I see you placing protection, affirmations around me. I see you surrendering help me to my kingdom parents, that they would armor me up in extra protection on this realm. I love each and every one of you on this planet. And I'm so happy and excited to meet my soul tribe, my true, authentic family, a family of supporters, a family that uplifts you, a family that makes you laugh, a family that will hug you, a family that will allow you to cry on their shoulders without anything in return. I'm so happy that I took this stand in my life 10 years ago to become spiritual on this planet. I take this stand life 10 years ago, I would not have in person out to me, gift me donation. So proud to be a nation who has unconditional, who expands even to me a very fulfilled life. I am so glad we came, and I thank the Kingdom parents for you in my prayers. Thank you for all the support, for all of the love. Thank you for the extra each and every day of my life. Thank you for accepting me for to be. Let's go, soul tribe. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, soul tribe. Let's go. Let's go, soul tribe. Let's go. Soul tribe. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Soul tribe. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to talk about yard. Very touchy because it involves the unrested. When they go to their place, kingdom, and we're not talking final resting place on this, which is their grave and their human existence. They are being disgraced and in their final place. Tonight, people know what they're going through in their final rest place. We're going to begin a lifetime. This is going to talk us from the beginning into the ending of life. Disrespect, the deceit in regards to the unrested dead in their final place. We'll talk about life that give your first heartbeat on this planet. When you come on, you receive a seed. The seed is your parents' human existence side of you. You receive the earth. You receive the universe. Your spiritual being is the universe. Your soul is the universe. Your soul is the Akashic records of your lifetime. Each and every time you on this planet, you are here in the kingdom realm, a earth. Your Akashic in your soul, in universe, soul, which is your Akashic, every lifetime that this planet of the earth, the universe is your composite of your human being and your soul. Are your spiritual being is, and your soul is the universe. Your soul is a duplicate of your spiritual being. It's the earthly side of you. The human image, the image of your earthly side of you is your king. That is the life force inside of you, which maintains the human existence in you. The universe is your soul. It vary of your lifetime on this planet. I love this sermon because so much wisdom. I'm so excited to share it with you here tonight. You are 1,000 kingdom that you're here. You are 1,000 kingdom old. For example, I have been here for 25 years. I am 25,007 kingdom years old. On this earthly realm, I am 50 in kingdom years. I am 5,050 years old. By the kingdom parents of my ancestors along the universe, they always soul. I am an old soul. Planet. If you can go into prayer, meditation, and in your kingdom parents and ancestors, which is your sanctuary, right? On the inside of you, your church. They will tell you how many lifetimes you have been here, besides just telling you. Once they give you this access information, you will be recalling what you were in your previous lifetime. It is worth you going in prayer, meditation, and growing yourself in your sanctuary. Outside of you, let me say that again. Nobody give you that information on the outside of you in the dark. Do not ever access your energy to look at Akashic records and not be getting personal readings in your life. Anyone on the outside of you. The only people that should have access to that is your parents and your ancestors. Not a man on the outside darkness where you cannot see them clearly. Here's your confirmation time. Sometimes you meet people or you're in specific somewhere. Why do I feel like I've been here before? It is because you have been here before in another lifetime. That is why those thoughts come in your mind. Let's keep going. Let's talk about the human existence, which is the image and the suit on the inside of you, which is maintained, right, by the spiritual being of your kingdom parents, while your soul is recording everything that you're doing in the spiritual being as it maintains your human existence on this realm. That is your library getting recorded up in the kingdom, up in the universe. Everything you do is going into the book of life. Everything you do is going to the universe's library, which is your Akashic records, which is your soul. Everything you do is being documented in the underworld, in their book. When you do good or bad, it gets documented in both books. The expansion on this planet, I think we should go to something else first before we get into that page of the human existence. I think this is important. First and foremost, kingdom parents wants everybody on this planet to know the statement in regards of you being forgiven 70 times, 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 70 is a lie. Let me repeat that again. The kingdom parents wants everybody to know the state created in regards to you being forgiven 70 times, 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 70 times is a lie. Let's go before the kingdom. Kingdom parents, we come before you, before the world. We're asking about this statement. You can be forgiven 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70 times, 70. Statement before the world. Let's stop my heart from beating in this sermon right now. True. Talking to you. Made up by goddess Nefertiti. She made that statement up. And it wasn't true. She repented and she had in regards of this lie. It's amazing thing about her. My right ear began to ring a very high pitch. What I just said about her. It's not on this planet, break on this planet. It accumulates karmic debt. on repeating it, if you're on a continuously things, cycles, accumulate, you get 30 to pay off, to break karmic generational curses. You get 30,000 years, kingdom years, to pay it off. 30,000 years to pay it off. The Akashic record and the life nurse knows how many lifetimes you have reincarnated to come back on. There is no tricking the universe. It has very deep information, identification, which is your energetic signal. Cannot trick the universe. Trick the you cannot trick. It is recorded in the library, your Akashic records in the universe, which is in your soul. If you don't pay off that worldly karma, which is your sin, and your karma 30 years, which is kingdom years. If you don't pay it off, your spiritual being, when you die, your spiritual being is torn from the soul. Your spiritual being and your soul goes to the underworld, and your reincarnation lifeline is complete. You will not be reincarnated to come back here again. Let's keep going. Isaiah? Isaiah! It's done.
I gotta put it back in for longer.
Why?
Because it's so little.
How long are you gonna put in there for?
13 minutes. Is it on 400? No, 13. There you go.
I want you to shut your door.
Shut my door?
Mm-hmm.
All right, no problem.
The human existence. When we take 3 divided by 6 equals 5, and the 5 stands for 1, your head. 2, your arms. 3, trunk. 4, your legs. 5, your feet. When we take 30 and divide it by 5, it equals 6. That is, 6 stands for 1, 2 arms. 2, 2 legs. 3, your head. 4, your trunk. Again, when we take 30 and divide it by 6, we get 5 equals 5. 5 stands for 1 is the head, 2 is the arms, 3 is the trunk, 4 is the leg, 5 is the feet. Divided by 5 stands for 6 stands for 1 is 2 arms, 2 is 2 legs, 3 is the head, 4 is the trunk. This is how your kingdom times on this planet, which equals 30,000 kingdom years to pay off in all influence committed on this planet. Because they imbalance 30,000 years. You, can you, I, Isaiah,
Yes.
can you look at?
It's down there.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Huh?
Why is it doing it all?
You just hit something, didn't you? What are you trying to do?
Back to the
So hit bake. Oh, put it back. You done?
yeah.
All right.
Check this out.
All right.
Sorry, I ain't mean to.
No, sorry. I'm trying to figure out why I'm at here anyway. So I did that. Um, let's keep. We talked about you have 30 lifetimes to pay off your karmic debt and break karmic generational curses. 30 lifetimes and kingdom 30,000 years. Whatever your age is, you're going to times the lifetimes times the 1,000 kingdom years for each lifetime you was here. In order to go to heaven, you must have the spiritual being with the soul, which is the duplicate of the spiritual being. Again, the only way you will go to the kingdom, and you have a choice to stay in the kingdom or move to another realm. Because once you are in the kingdom with your spiritual being and your soul, you have completed the lifetimes successfully. Let's keep going. In order to go to the underworld, you are completely separated from the spiritual being. They will never attach back to its soul or innate, but the spirit can stay in the kingdom. All spiritual beings go to the kingdom. When you did not complete paying off your karmic debt and breaking curses, when you failed at paying it off after 30 lifetimes, which is 1,000 kingdom years, when you die, your spiritual being is going to be separated from your soul. In order to go to the underworld, your soul and your spiritual being will be torn apart. They will never ever be attached back to the soul or reincarnated to come back on this planet. The kingdom, the spirit, the under at the spirit goes to the kingdom. It has a choice without the soul. It can or it can volunteer to assist humanity in maintaining its. Most of these spirits, when they lose their soul, come back to this planet to be in the treasures and to give back, even though they lost. The soul is the Akashic record of your life. The universe holds the Akashic records of that soul in its library. Once the soul is condemned to the underworld, it cannot communicate with anyone. Let me say again, because they've been lying to you. These cults and covens had you sign contracts in blood where you surrender your soul to the underworld, which is impossible. You have no authority. No man or woman on the outside of you has the authority or power to sell your soul to the underworld. Reject it. They don't accept it. We, you, not your false prophets, and not the people whose in covenant lie to you. Let's keep going. One soul is cannot communicate with any parents. Clarity. So let's go before the kingdom parents. And they don't play with me. Kingdom parents, we come before you. I just read a statement. Once the soul is condemned to the underworld, cannot communicate with anyone. Kingdom parents, you're the only one who's allowed to place a soul in the underworld, which is known as hell on this planet. If I said anything that is not, we can stop my heart from beating right now. We can end my life right now before the world. We're going to get rid of all the lies tonight. Do you hear me still talking? That means not a man or a woman on the outside of you. T. Have that authority. Let's keep going. The spiritual being is the communication for the human existence and the soul. Once it separates from the soul cannot with anyone. If a soul is locked down in the underworld, also known as hell on this planet, it cannot communicate with not one human being on this planet. Not one. Once they're separated from the spiritual being, I just got a beat of a confirmation. Once the spiritual being separates from the soul, there is no communication in the soul. They are not allowed to communicate with anyone from the underworld. They are locked in without ever being released from it. They lied to you. Let's keep going. Spiritual being separates from and the soul goes the soul of darkness. It cannot communicate with anyone outside of the underworld ever for eternity. The spiritual beings who are torn away from these souls, the back on this to help out humanity. May these spiritual beings come back as trees, the sun, the rain, the snow. They want us to be a part of humanity. These are the spiritual beings who lost their souls. Let's keep going. The reason they shine bright like a diamond, your trees are growing nonstop. The sun is shining nonstop. The rain falls nonstop. The moon shines nonstop. The snow drops nonstop. The stars lay nonstop. We have 3 sets of clouds. They all maintain spiritual beings. They all want to be a part of the light, even though they lost the dark part of their soul. The reason they shine bright like a diamond is because they are communicating through the spiritual being. For example, a tree keeps on growing nonstop. Is the spiritual being trying its hardest to communicate Yahweh so it can get the soul because it wants another opportunity to come back to get reincarnated. It can come back. It cannot ever go back. It can never happen. When the soul goes downstairs, it is completely locked away forever. Records is shut down. You will never retrieve the information from that soul. underworld. They are under lock and key. You will never communicate with it. You will never gain access. Once it goes through the door, it's over. Incarnation, there is no it. It's depending on kingdom parents, the principalities, on judgment comes to an agreement of the underworld will go to be disciplined. Let's keep going. Let's talk about the human body because a lot of people don't know this. So let's get it out there. You are made out of a seed, the earth, and the universe. When we talk about the universe parents, when we talking about the kingdom parents, the seed side parents, the human existence, all put together, that's your human body. We are not to be cremated on this planet. The way the body to the earth whole in its first heart is the way it is to be returned to the earth whole everything it came here. You are not the body. For the kingdom parents again. Kingdom parents become before gone. We are not to be cremated on the earth. To the earth in its first heart with all of its it is to be returned back whole within it. Kingdom parents here spoke about. We can stop my heart from beating. We can end my life here talking. Two explanations. Kingdom parents, people to be because they do not only cremate the ashes you receive is a part of your loved one and other people's lost loved ones. And that person is not completing going back as a whole human existence. They do not want to cremate anyone's body. The body came its first heartbeat with all of its same way turned back to the earth being. Graveyard magic. What is graveyard magic? It is a offering to the dead, a person who is living. It's this accepted by the dead in their final resting place? Absolutely not. They also lied to you about that. That's not true. They go to the grave, they chant with the dead person in the grave in hopes alert that person's and the person they're trying to come from hell or the underworld. That is who you're communicating with. This is going to shock a lot here tonight. The souls that go down the underworld cannot communicate anyone. Let's go before the king. Parents, when a soul is locked down in the underworld under your authority, can they communicate with anyone? No. If the answer is not no, let's stop my heart from beating. Let's end my life right now. I'm gonna put the I'm still talking. If a soul is locked down in the underworld or hell, they cannot communicate with you. It does not matter how many times you conjure them up. They cannot communicate with you. They are locked under a heavy key where they cannot escape ever in eternity. They're there to be disciplined and they're not allowed to communicate or leave. Just as you're being shocked with this message, I was being shocked too as the Kingdom Parents was teaching me. We all have been conditioned, reinforced, brainwashed, and programmed into thinking and taught about things that was not true. They reinforced it in our minds, our consciousness for years, and it wasn't true. Years. They lied. Let's keep going. Trigger warning. You are communicating. Listen to me. You are communicating an opening of portals of other beings and things you don't know of on this planet. They're using your energetic signature to open a portal through you to communicate with you like you're communicating with your ancestor of darkness down in hell. They are shape shifting into whatever you are calling. Example, 20 people chanting opens 20 portals on realms in the universe that you have absolutely no idea, and I'm putting it lightly, no idea. If you've seen what you were opening up to in its originality, you would have a heart attack and die. That's what they're communicating to me for you. They are shape shifting into what you feel is your ancestor on this planet down in the underworld. It's not your ancestor. You're opening up portals on realms and different realities that you have no idea how to handle on this planet. So, to the 20 people who was chanting at a person's grave, using your energetic signature, calling out, conjuring up what you felt was your ancestor. You took your energetic signature, you took your energy, these beings that you don't see, the universe, who's not very nice, might I add. You're opening up portals for them. And they're using you. They're coming into your vessels, using you as puppets. We are receiving, listen, diseases and illnesses on this other realms because you decided to go with the dead, because you decided to chant at their final resting place. And you're in the underworld cannot communicate with you. You cannot conjure them up here. But what you did do in in your energetic signature of your energy, you became portals that they use your signature, authorized it right. They use your energy. They use you as a portal. These beings that you know you have no idea you're communicating with. They mess up your DNA complex when they come to you through the portal of the realm they're on. And they bring you into a reality where you think they're assisting you when they're only using you. In this process of however many years you've been doing this, you brought species on the planet who brought illnesses, diseases, corruption, you brought all these things on this planet. Molestation, rape, and nobody knew. Nobody knew. It was because you was going out to graveyards thinking you're conjuring up your ancestors from the underworld. Your ancestors are not allowed to communicate with you or be to assist you. So through you, for years, you open up portals into realms and realities on other levels in the universe, where these species, the universe, is bringing in from their realms diseases, viruses, bacterias, sins, where they're messing with our weather pattern because you thought you was brave, you thought you was smart, you thought you was intelligent. Where it's killing our sea animals, where it's knocking out our sea beds, where the weather's off. It's because you decided you want to be Yahweh. You decided you wanted to play Yahweh on this planet. You decided you have the authority. You decided I have the power. So I'm going to take my roots, my cults, and my covenants. I'm going to go chant at people's grave sites to do graveyard magic because I want to do a death spell on this specific person. I want them to die. I'm making an offering, right, to my ancestor. You're not even talking to your ancestor. You're talking to a being you have no idea who it is. But through you doing this access, through you using your energetic signature, your energy, you opened up other realm, other realities that you have no idea. So you brought all of this disease. We're not supposed to have diseases on it. Illnesses. We're not supposed to have illnesses on this planet. Bacteria. We're not supposed to have that on this planet. Hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis, cyclones, snow blizzards. All you decided, I'm Yahweh. I have the authority to go to a graveyard site because I don't have control over my emotion, but I'm going to make an offering to my ancestors of this person's life because I want them to die. And the whole time you're chanting and talking to who you think is your ancestor is not your ancestor. But who you conjured up through that portal is looking just like your ancestor, right? You think the underworld that they taught you about has the most evil demons, entities, and dark spirits. The underworld has nothing on some of the realms in the universe. Nothing. So they don't have a problem with delivering to us diseases, illnesses, things to mess with our weather, things to change our seasons, things to take away the oxygen, things to bring more pollen. They don't have a problem increasing sin. They don't have a problem increasing molesting children, raping women, using drugs, using alcohol, using guns, using organs. They don't have a problem with that. But you think you're talking to your ancestors. And when you're conjuring up, whatever portals you're opening is not your ancestors. I just want you to think about that for a minute. And those beings that you're communicating with that's on these realms and these other realities, not even in your own time zone, are able to shape shift so that they look like your ancestors. I want you to think about that. This is what happens when you try to abuse your authority, your power. This is what happens when you think you're the creator of this world. I don't know what makes you think that these beings or creatures or species on other realms in the universe in different time zones and realities care about you. If they care about you, we would not have diseases here. We would not have illnesses here. We wouldn't have bacteria here. We wouldn't have viruses here. We would not have the patterns be off. We would not have hurricanes and tornadoes and tsunamis, cyclones, blizzards, sins. But we have them because you decided to open up the portals. You decided to bring other time zones into our time zone. You decided to bring their reality into our reality. And because of you, new diseases will come, and the doctors are not going to have any cures for them because of you, because you thought you are Yahweh, you are the creator. This is the unrested dead coming through here tonight, letting you know what's going on. When you are stealing the skull and bones from the grave, listen to me. This is a trigger warning. This is going to let you know all your bloodlines is going through what they're going through. When you are stealing the skull and bones from the grave, here unrested, talking to you. Whatever part you're moving, graves, creating deformities in that part of the body, bloodlines. If it is the skull that you're removing from the grave and not in, you will have mental illnesses. Are you listening to me? Because this is not a joke. This is a very serious matter. Skull or bones from these graves, you are surrendering your bloodline to illness. Everybody in your bloodline falls into karmic debt and karmic generational curses. Those of you removing grave sites from people's graves and making grave dirt so difficult. How would you like them to do a resting place? You come dig your dirt and you take a. I just heard there's a special place for you downstairs. You take graveyard dirt, part of your chanting, as part of spell work, necromancy. You take the graveyard dirt as a reference of death and to the food and drink of the person you choose. Now, the person who's in the other world, they can't get out. Is everything you've done to a grave was exposed in the light to the kingdom parents. That's why they're talking about to expose you. There's no why certain deformities, diseases, mental issues because of you. When you are stealing the skull, whatever parts you are creating deformities of the body. We have talked about we are separating from the light. Parents are not playing this year of the Infinity Prophecy 2020 for what they do on this planet. That you're a mental issue. If you take bones, illnesses or diseases will affect your bloodline in these bones. Not me here talking tonight, letting you know what they're doing. Respected them, you disgraced them in a resting peace. So they're going to take it out on you. They're going to take it out on your whole bloodline. They don't care what the age. They brought to them in their resting place. The kingdom parents are stating here to how generational curses came into all bloodlines from ancestors that performed these things came on this planet. And since some families still participate in these ritual ceremonies, those karmic generational curses keep rebinding the bloodlines and people who are born into the bloodlines. This is what the unrested dead want you to know about, disturbing their final resting place. And you took a skull, you have no what you created. Every time you action, it caused a reaction in our world. When I said, I was driving down the road, Kingdom Parents showed me on a coming over the trees, crashing to the road. When I seen that vision, I had to go into a deeper praying, deeper meditation, deeper grounding myself, because the vision really, really bothered me. I wanted to know why. It's you are disturbing the dead. They don't appreciate it. They don't like your disrespect. They don't like your disgrace. And they don't like your deceit. And whether people believe it or not, since they are in the earth, they do have the power. Remember, they return back to the earth, right? They do have the power to cause unforeseen circumstances on this planet in regards to the weather. And you're just skipping along. Do 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 do. Let me just conquer up their spirit from the underworld. And the underworld's not who's communicating with you. You're opening up portals and other time slots. Trying to mix our time zone with theirs. And you wonder why we have issues with the weather. You wonder why water comes from everywhere. You wonder why when things happen, it leaves catastrophic, devastating situations. You wonder why some people's lives are taken. Is you're placing yourself in a situation that you absolutely know nothing about. I can tell you this, these beings that you have opened portals to, they're using you puppets. They will not leave you until you leave this realm. To the new earth, we have crossed over. This is a part of us. crawling over on the new earth. These beings, these species, whatever they are, that these people have opened up portals and they're using puppets. I already said the reptilians was here. They'll open up portals with other things coming to Earth, no matter what. They cannot affect you. You have a regular immune system against these things, these portals they opened. You have new DNA. They can't affect that. You have new resurrected. They can't affect that. You are resurrected completely and whole. They know for a fact you're protected. They can't do nothing to you. You are not marked. People who opened up these portals by going to the grave, bones and skulls and feet bones and toe bones. This prophet 24, the year of the infinity, is no joke. Deeper into the universe and this new universe, which the kingdom more information out that is going to shock the world. We are just getting started. We're around why the weather's off, why the water's so much. Keep messing around with stuff I have no idea of. Trying to play. I keep work its way around the globe and other time slots, other reality realms. You want to open portals that idea how to close, bringing diseases and killing the animals, messing up, messing up the trees with oxygen, bringing in, making it harder to breathe because you want to add in this one zone. I'm waiting for somebody to make a spaceship. I'm waiting for them parents to give us another human existing planet. I'm out. Y'all want to keep on opening up portals and realities and realms that you don't know nothing about? Letting these species come through here and bring diseases and viruses. Listen, I'm praying for somebody to create a spaceship, a space shuttle, something. So I can get me another human existence suit and go on another round. Y'all want to be zombies for these beings controlling you like puppets? So be it. Then go to the other rounds with them. Go into their realities with them. You don't see them taking you there, right? They feel you are disease to their realms and their realities, so they bringing it here to you, and you don't even know it. This is the unrested dead bringing this to your attention here tonight. Entity in a very vital, critical state. This is not a joke. You opening up your vessels to things that you don't know nothing about, creating portals of yourself. Let's end on this note. I just want you to know here tonight, every time you take those bone skulls, I want you to know you're creating another karmic generational curse over your bloodline. If you take the skull, you're going to have mental illnesses in your bloodline. Take the bones, they're going to bring you any type of disease in your bones. When you look at your bloodlines, right, you will see some of the things that I'm talking about is in your bloodlines. Just know why. This is why the kingdom parents are saying you need to break all karmic generational curses, because they're just transferring down generation after generation after generation after generation after generation. You need to pay off karmic debt. It's transferring generation after generation after generation after generation after generation. This is how you know that these beings are here, these species are here, whatever you want to call them. And the earth angel chosen ones can verify this with me tonight and confirm what I'm saying to you. Every earth angel chosen to break off karmic generational curses off of the bloodline. Did you hear me? All earth angel chosen ones was chosen in your bloodline to break off all karmic generational curses that was placed in your bloodline. And in return, right? Because the kingdom parents seen what was going on this planet in regards to all bloodlines. So the kingdom parents decided in each bloodline, in order for us to break off these karmic generational curses, let's place an earth angel chosen one in that bloodline so that they can break it off the whole lineage. And in return, the bloodlines did everything they could to try to remove us from this earth. Now, let me say this. Since you not appreciate the biggest blessing that was coming into your bloodline, which would have removed karmic generational curses off of the bloodline. Everybody that came into the bloodline after it was done. The kingdom parents said, okay, they worked against them. The people that came to you, and I'm talking to all the families, all the bloodlines of all the earth angel chosen ones. The reptilians came to you. right? Those species that you conjured up through the portals came to you. Those beings that don't like you, they came to you. They offered you a lot of money because they watched you, studied you before they even approached you. They knew you was going to take the money because they did not want you to allow us to remove those karmic generational curses off of. They didn't tell you, right? But they came to you real quick. Listen, I will give you this money, this home, this car. I'll give you this wealth. All you gotta do is take them. That's what they told you. They studied last person. They made you. Not only did they do that, they put everybody else's heavy illusions. You thought you were sending the you thought you were sending us the voodoo, century, and necromancy. You hurting us. They was placing the to make you think you were. Sitting on the throne. And I'm watching them play with all these heavy illusion. They put you under hypnosis. These are the people that gave you a lot of money, right? Work with them. You would come against us. Only ones on this planet freed you from all generational curse, including lack and poverty and hardships, drugs and alcohol, unprotected, breaking spiritual laws, bringing jealousy, envy, hate, and bitterness. They said, oh no, we can't have that family lose all the karmic generational curses. If we do that, we can't profit off of that bloodline. The conversation they had, the one that you could see, they things that work with you, the exes, the sperm donors, the childhood friend workers. They wanted to keep profiting off of all of your bloodlines, and this is worldwide. The only one that have freed you up is the one that tried to poison, sacrifice, do black magic, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, necromancy, dolls, skulls, and bones. They had you like puppets. It's sad, but that's what they did. Also, you could not one crime curse in your bloodline. They wanted you so they can keep on profiting off your divine power. They get rich, earn, and you, will they come by and give you dollars, million comparison power that they profit off of. Person, they played you, bloodline. They played your children, your grandchildren. They wanted to profit off of it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Not sugarcoating anything. I want you to know what they did. They came together in a meeting and they even got you to join cults and contract in blood, knowing they don't have the power to put nobody's soul in the underworld. You might not think these cults and covens are intelligent in regards to heaven and hell, but they are. But they played you. And you thought they supported you. They don't support you. They support their pocket off of your divine power. And it's sad. Now they don't allow you to walk away. You walk away now, they take you out, sacrifice you. You would have left angel chosen ones do what they're supposed to do in your families, they wouldn't have ever sacrificed you. You would have been protected under our wings. Against you, we're the enemy. And they're, you did exactly what they wanted to do, except the money. With blood and curses. I'm pretty sure they added more karmic generational curses into your stock. Sad. But that was why the earth angel realm to free the blood of all karmic generational curses and to free our ancestors who was chained and binded down into the dark matrix. Now we done freed our ancestors from the dark matrix, broke every chain bind that they had them under, abusing their power to make them do what they. We released them, but they still got you chained and binded in a dark matrix. As they place hypnosis over you, heavy illusions, and gifted you cursed money. That's the reptilians, though. They always get from people who they awaken. I don't understand why people who have grandchildren would ever a cult or just because. Well, what kind of you when they tell you once you sign this blood contract, never leave us or we'll take you out. That's dark. That's not of the light. And who would initiate their children and grandchildren to such a darkness where their grandchildren or children can't see anything? That's here tonight. Let's close this earth, kingdom, tribes, world. When you are obedient and loyal to the kingdom parents, and you live in divine light. Your spiritual being stays attached to your soul, and you can stay down or travel to another room. Parents, a lot of kingdom angels, harmonic angels. Going to be. You are obedient and loyal to them, and you live in divine when you die. And they brought me back 3 times. The last time they brought my spirit back into my body, it felt like a train, made me shake in the bed. I'm like, whoa. But it was no pain. Let's go before the kingdom parents, because I want to verify everything I'm saying here tonight, kingdom parents. Did you end my life 3 times and reincarnate me back again by bringing me back into my body? Anything that is not true just now before the world, we can stop my heart from beating, and we can just end my life right now before the world. I'm still here. Here's our outcomes for the sermon from the dead in the afterlife. When you are obedient and loyal to the kingdom parents and you live in divine when you die. Your spiritual being stays attached to your soul and you can stay in the kingdom or travel to another realm of the kingdom and reality, or you can to work in the kingdom with parents. That is our sermon here tonight with the unrested dead in the afterlife. In regards to graveyard magic to bring about death spells of ending innocent people's lives worldwide. I have a question before I go. If your created the evil is so powerful, then why do you have to take the graveyard dirt or a poison or antifreeze or arsenic to poison a person's body so that they get sick with cancer or any other illness in order to end their life? If the evil one, Satan himself, is so powerful, why don't your ceremonies, your rituals work without putting poison in a person's body? This is confirmation here tonight. There is no created the evil one, no created Satan. Demonic forces, demonic entities, demonic dark spirits, demonic beings the species in the universe that you absolutely know nothing about. So let's stop with lies and start telling the truth in regards to favoring people with money, as materialistic things and favors and connections to get them to join your cults and covens. You should be ashamed of yourselves also for allowing folks to go disturb the dead. It is a disrespect to your forefathers and your ancestors also. The amount of disrespect, deceit, and disgrace that you decided to bring towards your kingdom parents. They said leave it there. New Earth, I love you. Nobody else told you. I want you to know. I love you. And you are my soul tribe family. And together we have so much work to do as we work together to rebuild this world, bring out our empires, and lay down our legacies. So much work to do. We are moving forward into the universe as we are learning about things that was hidden from us for centuries. And I'm glad to be sharing all of it with you. May Yahweh continue to bless each and every one of you worldwide. I am Prophet One Kind. Until next time,